Some say it's a ghost chain, but don't get spooked by some terrifying stats that bust the myth. Cardano Foundation tweeted on October 31st. The crypto world is changing so fast, and cryptocurrencies, especially Cardano ADA, cannot afford to be left in the dark. When it comes to making significant achievements, which can be termed as explosions, Cardano has been dubbed as a ghost chain, has nothing to offer, hence tides need to change. According to some crypto experts, the only accurate way to make a reasonable conclusion about Cardano ADA is to compare its market cap with other cryptocurrencies. From this perspective, it is clear that Cardano is in the 9th position and it really has nothing to offer with this value. But Cardano is not going to win or skyrocket by comparison, but by peculiarity. Most investors are not seeing the big thing about Cardano. Judging the ecosystem with a mere look at its surface is going to add more pain and frustration. With its number of mind-blowing and attractive upgrades that are coming to Cardano, the ADA coin will do more than return to the top 5 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization. As a matter of fact, it might end up surpassing the values of leading cryptocurrencies. Of course, that's what we will call an explosion. Cardano is ready to be a different beast as the big tech giants step into the ecosystem. As institutional investors proliferate the blockchain and crypto market, Cardano will likely raise the bar. Led by ADA whale, market strategists predict that Cardano network will be in a beast mode as international big tech companies pile into the industry. Plus, through recent upgrades, the Cardano network has integrated complex yet user-friendly scalable smart contracts. Tech giants will enter crypto. Apple Coin will have amazing smart contracts and offer regulated financial products. Most crypto will be competing with them. By then, Cardano will be fully P2P, decentralized, and self-governed. Out of anyone's grasp and at a different beast altogether, Cardano well tweeted. The Twitter user had earlier called for more regulation in the industry, which could propel mass crypto adoption. A lack of clear regulation in the new asset class has restricted large entries by institutional investors. While the bear market continues to extend its stay, despite the recent crypto price pumps, big tech companies like Google are bent on adopting blockchain technology to remain profitable. Moreover, most DeFi and blockchain protocols use cloud-based technology established by traditional tech companies. Quote, "They're going to get their heads stuck so deep up big tech's behind that they will become indistinguishable from it." Again, I have been predicting and explaining that this would happen since the moment I started tweeting. Now sit back and watch it play out. End quote. Meanwhile, following the introduction of smart contracts on the Cardano network through the Alonso upgrade, dozens of international developers have launched projects on the blockchain. Most of the decentralized financial platforms on the Cardano network largely focus on DEXs, lending, and staking, and others include Revuto, a payment service platform that supplies customers with virtual debit cards. So with a significant market cap, the Cardano network is likely to follow other top digital assets and sustainable price actions, and it is an open secret that most crypto assets capitalize on the speculative aspect. Looking at the technicalities, the Cardano market is still trapped in a multi-week bear market, which clearly began early this year. While other digital assets have broken out of the bear market, more losses are likely to occur in the ADA market. However, it is set to explode, and its explosion cannot be defined without including the major roles of the Cardano Foundation, Emergo, and IOHK. The collective efforts of the trio have helped the Cardano network in banking the unbanked and attaining stability. In a tweet, the Cardano Foundation attested that Cardano is not in fact a ghost chain. A few weeks ago, Ethereum maximalists went ahead to label Cardano as a ghost chain, and this statement was not very right to say. It was all over the news. The maximalists made this statement without considering the number of transactions the network has seen this year. According to reports, 25% of all transactions on the network have been generated this year, thanks to the release of decentralized applications and the modifications in the way of handling transactions. The release of SundaySwap, MinSwap, and various NFT marketplaces provided the network load according to dApps on Cardano. In contrast with popular belief, the blockchain can handle more than one transaction per second and is done differently compared to a network like Ethereum. Since it utilizes the EUTXO accounting model, ADA has to fit numerous entities in one block and then redistribute funds among them, making numerous transactions per block possible. Although, with these current configurations, some blockchain explorers and network trackers cannot see the true number of transactions and reflect values way below the actual number of transactions made in a certain period of time. However, the network still has a long way to go to catch up with blockchains like Ethereum or Solana, which successfully process thousands of transactions per second, especially during the rise of DeFi and the NFT industries. But a point has to be proven. Cardano is not a ghost chain. Cardano has always reflected vital signs of life, all thanks to its numerous developments on the network, but has been plagued with a lot of FUD. Such FUDs are not new anymore, and the Cardano creator, Charles Hoskinson, has done the best to debunk all of them. Even the presence of the Vassal upgrade is not enough to silence the FUDs. Well, on the bad side, influencers have censored the network for slow and negative growth. A TikToker with over 600,000 followers once claimed that Cardano has nothing to give the crypto space. Quote, "For a project that has a market cap as high as it has, Cardano does not have much to show for it." End quote. The influencer asserted that users have started to lose hope in the ecosystem. According to the influencer, Solana possesses a much more functional blockchain and a much more functional platform that Cardano has never gotten close to being. Cardano's Hoskinson did not take the censor too well. In response, he tweeted, "The consequences of headlines. Shallow information gets propagated by influencers to massive networks of people. The truth gets lost in the land of misinformation." He strengthened his reply by revealing some of Cardano's progress at that moment. 150 papers, 3 million person community in 100 plus countries, more than 1,000 projects building on Cardano, higher brand engagement than IBW and BMW, is listed on 200 exchanges, has always been operational since launch, and adopted by countries and Fortune 500 companies, he had said. In a previous year, so many critics focused on Charles Hoskinson's failure to achieve its set goals and objectives. Many tagged Cardano as a ghost of a blockchain. A few Cardano critics also slammed the network for the lack of assets or dApps operating on the blockchain. In the same way, there have been proponents contributing to the bullish sentiment of the community. One of the proponents said, "The digital ecosystem is being built before his eyes. It's early. Enjoy the process. Cheers to all the devs putting in work." The Cardano chief has repeatedly squashed all of the ghost chain FUD by simply sharing the map of the Cardano ecosystem. According to Crypto Globe, the number of smart contracts deployed on Cardano grew by 100 in only 2 weeks after the Vassal hard fork went live on the network. This shows that developers are making efforts to push the network, and the number of smart contracts surpassed 1,000 back in January of this year after the ADA price exploded last year with the rollout of the Alonso hard fork. But moving forward, Cornucopias, a Cardano-centered play-to-earn game, has announced the launch of its very first BSC to Cardano bridge. The bridge was developed in partnership with Chainport, a permissionless crypto bridge that claims to offer custodial-level security. Input Output, a research and development company that centers on Cardano, also contributed to developing the bridge solution. With this development, users will be able to seamlessly port their COPI tokens from BSC to Cardano. And to do this, the minimum threshold is 5,000 COPI tokens. Why should we be excited about this? Just like bridges in the physical world, blockchain bridges make it convenient to connect different crypto ecosystems by fostering communications between them. This is not the first time that a Cardano blockchain has formed a bridge with another blockchain. Last June, Cardano launched its first ever cross-chain bridge with the Nervous blockchain to ensure interoperability between the two platforms. In September, Input Output Global created a Cardano to Ethereum bridge solution with Bondly. In addition, a SIF chain-powered bridge linking Cardano to Cosmos went live, permitting access to new opportunities for the participants of these ecosystems. As a matter of fact, earlier this year, it became possible to bridge USDC from the Ethereum blockchain to the Cardano network. The Cardano Outreach described the launch of the BSC to Cardano bridge as a huge development for the ecosystem. So it is worth reiterating that Cardano will not explode by constant comparisons to other network, but with its peculiarities, and its fascinating upgrades and projects form said peculiarities. But of course, what are your thoughts on this? Let us know down in the comment section below. We'll see you in the next video, but before then, check out our other videos to find out how Cardano is living up to the dream of being the Ethereum killer. And as always, make sure you click on the subscribe and notification buttons.